It gives it a little bit of dynamo. 12 days in the books at MattyAds. Our 13th stream ever and our 13th stream in a row. We're batting 100%. Did some big work yesterday, both on stream and off stream. Gonna show you where the website stands as of now. Starting to like the appearance. You can go check it out yourself at thegiftyak.com. Then as a recap, we walked through signing up for Amazon Associates or becoming an affiliate for Amazon. And we launched Lasso, which is going to be our Amazon plugin that we use. Today's going to be about building our first content, go through that whole process. Our plan was to go after Valentine's Day first because it's the closest holiday. Our initial content is going to be all about Valentine's Day. We're going to nail all of those articles first. We're going to try and get them ranked in Google, and we'll probably make some Google ads as well. So you're going to see the whole shebang. I told you I'd walk through some changes we did on the website, so let's do that first. So here's the updated website look. What do you think? We got all our menus set up the way we like them. Got all our fonts set up. There are still a couple items. The search bar, I feel like we're gonna have to change a bit. That got added really late last night, so I haven't had a chance to really play around with it. It's breaking the mobile experience, so I'm gonna have to do something with it. This is the homepage. I think it looks great. I mean, this is exactly what I was looking for. Mobile experience on the articles, though, is pretty good. We still need to do some stuff here, but we're getting there. And then we go right into the articles. And then if you're curious, here's what happens. This tag, this is the tag that gets added once you're an Amazon associate. And this tag is the one that I made. It's just the gift yak, and then Amazon, I think it's by country you're in, will just tack on a number. If you ever click an Amazon link from a website, at the end of it, it says tag equals blah 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 dash 20 or blah 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 dash 19. They are 100% an affiliate, and they're making money if you buy anything. I guarantee you'll start seeing it. Same with like comparison tables, product review tables. We're going to be building those on stream, and I guarantee you're going to start realizing that they exist on a lot of the websites you visit. So we need to write an article. We need to write our first article. And we set up a lot of rules for how we were going to write it, by the way. We know how long the headlines should be, the descriptions, etc., etc. So now that we have that, we can start building a template out. But what is the article going to be about? If you recall, many days ago, we did all this keyword research when we were looking at our niche. Now we need to find an article to write about. So that's what these little terms are, right? These are like keywords, right? People search these. 600 people search these a month. 600 people search for Valentine's Day gifts for dad. Keyword difficulty, and that's a 2. So that means it will be easier to rank for this keyword than if it was a keyword difficulty of 10. I'm going to go after Star Wars Valentine's Day gifts. It has almost the highest keyword volume, the lowest KD possible. It has a 0. What did we learn about Star Wars products? They're expensive. So the higher ticket item, the bigger your average order value is when somebody checks out on Amazon, means you're going to make more money. This is what we're going to do. We're going to create a little formula here. All right. So keyword, because what we want to do at some point is be able to pass this off to a writer on Fiverr or Upwork and have them fill out all this information for us. Let's just look at our page. Here's our article. We need title, then we need description, and then we need all the items. If it's a 23 best gift list, then we're going to need 23 items. We're going to have to give the writer the link. I still want to hold control of what items we review, and we'll go through how we pick those. And then we need to write the actual review headlines and descriptions. Then there's SEO title, SEO description. All right, so after the article title, article description, SEO title, and SEO description, we need to do review product number 1. We'll give them the URL here. Then we need to have, what do we need? Let's just look at our page. We need a title and we need a description. So product 1 title, product 1 description. What are the character counts, by the way? Character limit. Remember, all of these things have limits and minimums to some degree, and we already decided on what those are. What is the article title limit? So our headline should be 50 to 60 characters. Boom. It has to be that. And we can set up a rule over here to make sure that that's the case. Here, I'll just show you. So you can go to format, conditional formatting, and you can say, listen, the length, LEN, of cell B3 is 0 right now, okay? If I wrote the word star, that is 4 characters. All right, so that is under our requirement. So here's what we can do. The formula rule is it must be greater than 50. And if it's not, it's red, or sorry, I guess it'd be less than 50. Add another rule. If it's greater than 60, it's also red. You're gonna know if you need to rewrite something, or if the writer is gonna need to rewrite something. Content, I have been between 250 and 325 characters. Here's the thing though. This is a bigger description than what our SEO description will be, okay? So we're willing to have more characters right here under the featured image than what would show up right here, right? This is the SEO description or the meta description. This is just gonna be a smaller version, okay? Because I like having a little bit more content here. So we're gonna do 250 to 325. We don't need to worry about these two descriptions. I'll write those. And then product title. What did we decide on how long the product title needs to be? So here's our product reviews. We want our review to have a 40 headline. It can be between 10 characters and 42 characters. So we're going to do 10 to 42 characters. And then our description for the product review, we decided it was going to be between 250 and 450. The rationale for that is we want some variability here. So we don't want like if you look at these look pretty small. Like what is this? This is 130 characters. So this is a little small, right? Both of these look like the same size, which makes it looks a little too sparse. Maybe this one could be 400, this one could be 275, the next one could be 325. It gives it a little bit of dynamo. So we'll do 250 to 450 here. And here's where we're going to pay the most, because we're going to pay writers based on how many words or characters they write. They're going to be writing over 300 characters per review. And if you have a list of 100 products, that's a lot of words. Then we'll do our SEO description is, so technically it should be 155, but we know that the date shows up in some of these reviews based on what we see on Google, which would go right here. And we've seen that can be about 15 characters. So instead of 155, we're writing for 140. So we'll do 125 to 140. So now here's the next step that's going to be really interesting is how do we pick how many reviews we want to do? And then how do we pick the actual items off Amazon? I want to look at the exact search term that we're going to be ranking for or trying to rank for. And I want to see what other affiliate articles are ranking and how many items they reviewed. So some of them might have reviewed 30, some of them might have reviewed 50. And I want to get a gauge because I'm going to write a similar amount. If they are ranking high on Google, there's a reason. Don't go against what Google's doing. So Google is saying, I like this article, 38 Valentine gifts for Star Wars spouse. So 38. What else do we see? There's a gift guide from starwars.com, which I can't believe isn't ranking higher. They did about 14. Then we see 16. Then we see 20 on Pinterest. So this one had 33. So what do we know so far? 38 is the most reviews and it's the highest ranking so far. So does that matter? Maybe. They did 10, about 12, but some of them have some underneath. So it's probably like 20 to 25. So then we see a top 100 from Green Vacation Deals. What a weird thing to write about for a vacation deal website, by the way. And wow, look at these reviews. So impressive. All they do is post the link to the item. Whoop-a-dee-doo. I think we'll do something like 33, or maybe we'll do 35. One, we want to use odd numbers. Odd numbers get more clicks. We don't want to copy like 38. So now we need to do a little research. I think I know how people pull these items. I think I've seen articles where they pick trending items on Amazon somehow. So you can use tools or you can do manual research. We use Helium 10 to research Amazon trends. So let's see if this is something we need. All right, so product research tool, 20 uses for free. Otherwise, 370 per year. Smart filters, search by product category, estimated monthly sales. We want to really put together a curated list, and part of that comes from what people are buying. Like if we can find some data that suggests these 35 products are actually the most purchased over the last year, or have the most reviews and engagement, whatever the case is, then we can offer a little bit more curation. So this would be expensive. I'm seeing a lot of buzzwords, just to be quite honest. I'm just going to start doing some research on Amazon. let us just dive in. Let's see what's, I think we'll start by grabbing our keyword. So we're trying to rank for Star Wars Valentine's Day gifts, and I'm starting down the route of just researching items. You could theoretically write your headline description first. That might be a best practice that we'll evolve into, but right now I just want to see what's out there. What items do I like? I like this shirt, by the way. So I definitely want to write a review on that. This graphic shirt. It's got 650 reviews as well. So we're definitely going to keep this guy. So what would this be? This would be a Star Wars Yoda one for me. Do we need Star Wars? We already know it's a Star Wars article. Yoda one for me. There you go. I think that's good. Yoda one for me. Cute Valentine's t-shirt. You can type any of this into Hemingway, by the way, and it will tell you what the readability is. So that's grade 4. I wonder if we should set a limit here. Like it has to be product review, Hemingway, has to be less than grade 8. We don't need really hard to read reviews. Give the cutest t-shirt to your partner this Valentine's Day. They'll feel the force with this Yoda branded graphic tee. It's lightweight, comfortable, and has a beautiful selection of colors. Quick recap. We've started setting up our first article. And so today was really about setting up what we need to do from a character length and article description, title, product description, etc. stage. So that's where we made it today. The goal is to be able to operationalize a lot of this article writing and research. We're going to stumble through it until we find a good medium where we can scale. Tomorrow, we'll probably get set up on Upwork and Fiverr and start looking at how we can hire some folks to write articles for us. This week, what we're going to be doing is installing some additional plugins from WordPress. The first being an SEO plugin. So go ahead and hit that follow button if you haven't. Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't. Connect with me on LinkedIn if you're interested. We are just trying to build businesses every day at MattyAds.